back on, guys. Don't know if it's lagging out. I'm not sure if I'm going to get anyone back on the stream, but hopefully we don't get any more goofballs. Keep it going for a few minutes. I've only got one bar reception or something. Maybe that's the problem. I'll move my laptop. Put it around the room. See if I get any more reception. Not looking like it. Bad reception here, guys. Got 0 people. It's all good now. Cheers, man. Thanks for that. Welcome back. I don't know if you've seen, man, did it cut out before? In my real old videos, I was starting to build an RC Nitro car, and I never finished it, and I just pulled out the old box. That's the setup I have so far. They're dodgy wheels, but that's basically where they're going to go. That in there. There's a little engine for it. It's all in pieces at the moment. Also got a few electric parts, but I don't have them with me at the moment. Could convert it to electric. 2 viewers, 2 thumbs up. Cheers, guys. From those weirdos again. That was funny. All good. So what bike? You taking that orange bike down to Archerfield Friday, bro? What else you got to do on it? Looks, yeah, I reckon me and Jamie would get on well if we were hanging out together, eh? This is one of many boxes I own. You don't want to see brushless motor I own. I got like a box of brushless motors there. I've never used them. I just got them for a good deal one day. See up in the back there. That's in case any goofballs want to knock on my door. Yeah, we know what that's about. Anyway, we'll keep it positive here at Skullcam. We're here for the pocket bike community. Just try and pack some of this stuff up I've got laying around. Shocking. You need the bow, yeah. I got that bow from that Nambour. Orange bike's ready. Just need to line the rear wheel. Oh yeah, sweet man. But yeah, more down there the better, eh? That'll be good. They'll definitely be coming Friday, bro. Yeah, Rick, I got that bow from in Nambour. There's like, I'm not sure if it's still there. It's right on the corner. Used to be an archery shop. It's pretty cool. Still in my email about the chain. Yeah, bro, I sent you an email back. Did you get the email back? I did send you a message asking if you never got back to me, but let me know if you got the email, man. Obviously, you mightn't have got it if you're asking here. But if you didn't get the email, what I basically is first thing you do, on the back wheel, sprocket on your back wheel. Sometimes the sprockets are mounted a little off center. Like say that's your wheel and that's your sprocket. Maybe it's mounted off center. It could even be like buckled or something, and that causes your chain to jump off. Somewhere has range. They do have like an indoor range at the bow club, at the bow shop there, bow and arrow shop. The little indoor range. But yeah, that's where I got the bow from, man. It's only a training bow. It's not like a hardcore bow or anything, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, back to the chain falling off for Dylan. Sprocket, check your sprocket. Check your back wheels aligned dead straight in your frame. Sometimes you can do them up there a little off center, which will cause the chain to come off. Also check, I'll just grab this frame for you, it's easier to explain. This is a good example on this frame. These swing arm parts, they're just like straight. So even if you got your wheel on straight, it's just naturally off center because of these aren't even welded straight. So sometimes you can bend them back in, but if you've got a dodgy frame, you're better off just trying to get a new frame, my opinion anyway. Some of the frames are real dodgy, like that one's frame. Over there. Yeah, indoor, bro. Yeah, check it out, man. I've never actually used it there. I just seen it when I used to go there all the time and buy bow stuff and whatever. But yeah, check it out. Seems alright. You and your mate made it. Yeah, work. Hopefully that fixes the problem for you. And other than the sprocket, man, or the wheel not being straight, or the swing arms not being straight, or whatever, the next thing you check is your engine. You can normally you can move them side to side in the frame. So you just want your back sprocket to be, dead in line with your front sprocket. You don't want your back one out here or, like that. You want them to be dead straight. However that is, like that, dead straight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure your chain's straight, make sure your wheel's straight, make sure your sprocket's not buckled. Make sure your engine, your front little cogs in line with your back cog. Stuff like that. So make sure your chain's like, you eye your chain off, make sure it's looking straight. But yeah, other than that, man, it's all. Sometimes they just randomly fall off on a random bike and because they're too bent up or something. But yeah, that's the best advice I can give you, man. So how does your chain tensioner work, bro? Does it make a difference? Mr. Pipe CX, welcome back, bro. If you're not one of welcome back. That's all I got to say. And it's actually, I actually go with yada 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 if you ever watch any of my videos, or the other one I do is blah blah blah. But in my next video, bro, just subscribe, click the thumbs up. Mr. Pipe CX, donate, do whatever, man. But I'll try and give a go for you. Might make you happy. 3 people watching, according to the counter up here. 2 thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, guys, if you want. Can I shout? Can you shout me out, Bernie Gers? I'll check your videos, bro. And if you got asked for shout outs, like in every video or whatever, like emails, and I got like a list of shout outs I give. Generally, sometimes I check out their channel, and if they got any decent videos or whatever, or they're trying to make something of YouTube, I give them a shout out. If it's just some kid that's a good fan, I give them a shout out. But if it's just a random goofball, spam stuff, and you got no videos, or your videos are just like silly or something, it out, bro. But yeah, I could give you a shout out. You never know. Stay tuned. It won't be in the next video because I've already recorded it and I've already done the shout outs. I've just never uploaded it yet. I don't know what's going on, guys, but I can't see no chat screen here. Maybe it's lagging out again. Hopefully I didn't get hacked. Dylan Corbin, I've only ridden it a little bit with new tensioner, but I'll send you a picture. Yeah, bro, send us a picture, man. Definitely. And check your emails, man. Let me know if that email went through. I'm pretty sure it did, but you never know. System messages you were hacked. Well, probably wouldn't surprise me. They can hack into my bank account too if they want. Maybe do a reverse hack where they put money into my bank. That'll be alright. Second one for the night. Don't take advice. Telling you. I don't even know why I just opened that. I just did. Google you, Mr. Pipex. I can get you viewers. If it's like mine, they can have it. Yeah, bro. They can have both our accounts, eh? Go for it. If you want to get me viewers, bro, you do what you got to do, eh? For a shout out. What videos do you do, man? Are you serious? Because I'm pretty. Weren't you picking on me before, bro? Was that you or was that other dude? I can't remember. No. Do you have a YouTube channel, Mr. Pipe CX? Is that your YouTube? What videos do you do, bro? Stick it down and tell me them. There's a few people here. I got there's Dylan, Rick, Jamie. If you've got some decent videos, man, I'm sure if you tell them, you know, put it in the comments here, I'm sure someone's going to check it out. Give us a thumbs up, Mr. Pipe. Yeah, I don't know what the go is, man. Random dude. I've got a mate, one of my subscribers. He does live feeds. We used to, and he was doing like he'll say, you know, sub to my channel, or sub to your channel, and he got banned. So yeah, anyway, because you create a heap of subscribers that aren't even interested in your video. Like, you know, get 2,000 subscribers and you put a video up and get 10 views. No point to that. I don't make videos, just toxic community on the internet. The most toxic community on the internet, my opinion, would have to be, or what I've heard, Poseidon. In the other stream that, you know, cut out. You reckon Ice Poseidon sent you to my channel? For some reason, I find that believe. Like, he's the biggest live streamer on YouTube. So, are you part of that community? Like, what is the most toxic community? Like, be a little bit more specific if you can. it's a big world out there. People do all sorts of click and pay. Yeah, I know, man. I just try and do what I do, and if people like it, they like it. And you know what I can do. There's plenty of other content on YouTube. So what's the go, Mr. Pipe? The Purple Army. Well, you know what you talk about. Most toxic community. I've heard that before. Purple Army. Heard that before. But brings you to my channel, man. You know, of course, I'd appreciate more views or more subscribers. I'm just trying to get to the bottom if you're serious, bro. You know, I don't want to come some sort of a-hole or anything. But do you have some sort of in the Purple Army? Because I know it's like you say, the most toxic community, and unless you have some sort of influence or you're respected in that community, just imagine what a toxic community can do to someone they have no respect for. Pretty sad when you follow their commands. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're serious, Jamie. Like, you can be a subscriber to anybody, but it doesn't mean you have any sort of influence on the community that also subscribes to them. Yes, command the streamer. That's probably I believe that. He's low on battery, his vibration is off. But yeah, Pipe CX, Mr. Pipe CX. What gives you some sort of, like, do you have any sort of say? Do you have any sort of influence in the Purple Army? I'm just trying to understand how you could get all those guys to follow me and appreciate pocket bikes. Got to fix that. My plan was to maybe just arrow dyed it and then maybe put some fiberglass in there. Not too sure at the moment. I haven't really thought about it. Bit of duct tape would cover it for the moment, getting by. See how that goes. Is it still lagging, guys? How's the picture quality and all that sort of stuff? So, Mr. Pipe CX, you still there, bro? Sounds like I got 5 viewers. Give us a thumbs up, guys, if you haven't already. No lag. Cheers, man. Good to hear the feedback. No araldite, just glassy, you reckon? Yeah, sweet, man. I got a little bit of fiberglass. Taking over, Lord. How you going, bro? Welcome to skullcam live. Good to see you, man. So, Pipe CX, Mr. Pipe CX, you still about, bro? I'm waiting to hear your theory or whatever, how you're going to get the Purple Army to view skullcam. And I've got another question for you, bro. Why are you watching skullcam? Like, you got a pocket bike? What brought you here? How'd you find me? Like, did you randomly just see it or something? Because I know you're not a subscriber. Well, you might be right now, but previously you weren't. feel free to subscribe too. He doesn't take commands. I don't think he's on here anymore, man. If he is, he's been quiet. Just eat some piss. I'll check him out after the live stream, bro. It'd be good to see. Dragon Overlord had a little 49cc quad. Yeah, the pocket bike quads are pretty fun, man. I've had about 2 or 3 of them, but one that was the most fun is when I had a little dirt oval track, the side yard, like a yard to the side of a house, whatever was empty or vacant. And I made a little dirt oval in there, like a flat track, hard, solid dirt, packed dirt, flat track. And it was awesome, eh? Just like drifting around in this little sick quad. You got it for your sister, man. Yeah, well, man, it should go pretty fast with a little person on it. The lighter you are, the faster they go. They go pretty, well, not quick, but, you know, quick enough to have a bit of fun on with an adult. Yeah, man, if you got some fiberglass supplies, you're the fiberglass man, so you might even be able to give me some tips. I don't know too much about it. I've done a little bit, you know, just basic like a surfboard repair sort of thing or whatever. Made a stitch and glue plywood, you know, fiberglass coating on the outside. Turned out a bit dodgy, but it worked. But yeah, man, if you can bring some stuff, that'd be awesome, bro. I appreciate that. It kept clogging up. What, like the carby, man? I know how that feels. Carbies are shocking on these little bikes for clogging up. That's bolts rattling loose, which you can sort of fix with Loctite. And the next issue would be the carby, I reckon. But there's ways around that, man. You just got to keep your fuel clean, keep your tank clean, maybe run a good filter or something. Line Strawberry, hey, how you doing? Welcome to Skullcam. Feel free to give us a thumb. More thumbs up I get, more views that, you know, the channel generates and stuff like that. My mate's little brother has a 50cc pocket bike quad, 2015 with race motor and carb, and he got it for 75 NZ. What a score! Yeah, man, that sounds alright. I don't like to pay more than $100 for a second-hand pocket bike, like just the cab, the air-cooled one. $100, I'd be maxing out. I'd probably want to be pretty good for $100 even, but if it's not going, you know, $50 or less, it's easy to find pocket bikes because people don't know much about them, and when they come, they think they're stuffed and they rust pretty quick and they sell them fairly cheap sometimes. That's a good thing about pocket bikes. Although in saying that, the last year or two, they're just getting rarer and rarer, you know, less and less on Gumtree and second-hand places and websites and stuff like that. Great videos. Yeah, cheers, man. Appreciate it. Do my best. Make them entertaining and sort of educational as much as the knowledge as I know anyway. Had it for 4 hours. That's not long, man. Oh, if you run them properly, they last ages, eh? These little... I've only ever blown up one motor, and that's because I was just treating it like rubbish, man, revving the hell out of it, not mixing the fuel properly. But if you mix the fuel properly in that and ride them not too hard, they last a while, eh? The clutches wear out before the motor does. Rings are easy to change, you know, slip the head off, change the rings, bung it back on, easy as. But yeah, 4 hours, that's nothing, man. That's probably not even run in, barely run in 4 hours. Make sure he doesn't flog the hell out of it and run it with a bit too much for a while, and then, you know, as it wears in, as it breaks in, lean the oil back out to the standard ratio that you use. I mean, if black liquid comes out from the exhaust, just the oil, man. if you ring a bit and you're not burning the fuel and oil properly, if you're running it too rich, like too much oil in the fuel, it can do that. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad if you run too much oil. It just makes more smoke. It's actually better for your motor oil than recommended. Not much for you, obviously, but if you go over, it's not going to hurt. It's actually going to be better, other than the smoke, and maybe throw less power, but you wouldn't even really notice it if you only went a smidgen over in the oil. But yeah, now, is it excessive? Like, does it spray out when you rev it up, or is it just like, I'll grab one of my exhausts and give you a good example. Give us 1 sec. This is just an old standard pipe I have. Like, if you stick your finger in it, see, it's like, you can even see that. Not a very good example, but it's like black oil. But yeah, it's not coming. When I get a new carb, it was banging 1 minute, running lean, air leaks maybe, yeah, could have air leak. Continues to drip. Yeah, man, it sounds like it's not burning the oil and the fuel. So check your rings, check for air leaks, make sure your gaskets are good, as Rick suggested. Make sure your fuel ratio. Fuel ratio for 2 strokes is very controversial. Everyone has their own opinion. I run my pocket bikes 50-1. I've never had a problem. So check your oil to fuel ratio. Make sure you're not putting too much oil in. Although you probably do want to put too much oil in if you're still running your motor in or it's not very old. Check your rings. Check your spark shorts. The gap on the spark plug set correctly. Make sure it's the right style of spark plug. Make sure it's up enough so obviously not going to burn all the fuel and the oil. Yeah, just things like that, man. That's what I suggest. It's kind of hard to say exactly without having the bike right in front of you. So sort of guessing, educated guess, I'd say. Just hitting the shouldn't be drinking that. But yeah, you shouldn't get oil like literally dripping out, man. This race bike on it. That's what it looks like inside, eh? I just stuck my finger in it right there. Nothing there. It's black as, but it's not dripping. It's like, I don't know, like thick, dry, but it's still black. Every 2 stroke's going to do that. You can't avoid it on the fuel. Thanks for the help. Yeah, man, no worries. Hopefully it helps. Plenty other. If you need any more help, man, bit more technical help, there's a website called Pocket Bike Planet. Look that up, man. They got like a pocket bike, CAG or air-cooled pocket bike forum section where they have like mods and tips and people talking about them. Just heaps of pocket bike stuff, man. It's a very friendly community. There's a search section, so you can search specific, like burning fuel or oil or leaking exhaust or whatever you come up with. Or there's also a heap of threads that you can go through, and someone else might have had the problem and posted a solution there. Dylan Corbin. When I broke my good frame, I bought a pocket bike off Facebook for $100. It has a custom exhaust, a bad carb, no plastic welded foot pegs, and a lawnmower fuel tank. That's about all you get here. Yeah, true, man. What you do, bro? What you do is you buy 4 or 5 of them like that. You know, and one might have a good frame, one might have good wheels, one might have a good tank. Just buy a heap of cheap ones, bro, and make a good bike out of all of the parts you got. That's basically what I do and what I used to do. I haven't done it currently for a while, but I just always buy second-hand pocket bikes, you know, $50 or $100 or cheaper or whatever. Frames, engines, whatever I can get my hands on. And yeah, just build up pocket bikes and sell them off and keep the best parts for myself. And I'd done that for a while, and it even got so popular once I started buying pocket bikes online off eBay. Back when you could get them for like, I was paying probably $150 for them and selling for $200, $300, depending. So that was good. That's what you did with your old stuff. Yeah, man, that's the best way to go with pocket bikes, I reckon. I don't even like buying the new ones online. The ones that you get delivered to Australia, they're just shitty, really shitty made, even worse than the older style. The older style way better, man. I've been saying that for a while now. If you guys have got any ideas on what to do for like live stream, it gets a bit boring just sitting here tuned for you guys to ask questions directly and me try and answer them, kind of a behind the scenes. I showed my camera earlier. If any of you guys didn't see that, you want to see the camera and stuff I use. Really hard to find pocket bikes. Yeah, it's getting harder, man. It's getting harder. I don't know why. I just think it's a funny hobby to get into because, you know, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're a bit fiddly. Some of the Chinese ones are, and a lot of people are turned off by the, you know, the bolts rattling loose or the carb blocking up. You fix that and you're pretty sweet. And yeah, I agree with that. They're getting harder and harder to find. You know, on Facebook, the for sale section or Gumtree or whatever. But yeah, they're getting harder to find, eh? I agree. I'm only 14, just trying to learn how shit works. You reckon pocket bikes are a good platform because they're cheap parts and to fix as well? Yeah, man, pocket bikes are awesome. Only setback for pocket bike, like I was saying, if you can get over the mechanical side of things, if you're good with maintenance and stuff like that, and you know how to use a bit of Loctite, awesome toys to play with, man. Hardest part is finding a decent spot to ride them. You know, the cops don't like you riding on the road or the car parks or whatever, and it's not safe anyway. There's hardly any tracks around. There's an Archfield racetrack, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me or something. But it gets pretty expensive for me to get down there. But yeah, man, pocket bikes are awesome to learn. I know they're real, you know, they're good little toys, man. Better than an RC nitro car where you just sit there and I don't know, it gets boring after a while. They last 10, 20 minutes and then, you know, run out of fuel or batteries or something. Pocket bikes, you get to actually sit on there and race around the track. And the smaller you are, the lighter you are, the faster they go. So, you know, they go quick enough with me on it. I weigh maybe 75, 80 kilos. Haven't weighed myself recently, but something. Definitely cheap, man. If you've got a heap of secondhand parts and stuff, they're definitely cheap. Definitely easy to fix. 14, man, good age to start, eh? When I was 14, I procrastinated I dreamt about owning a pocket bike. I never had the opportunity to own one until I was about 17. But I seen them around. I had a couple of mates who owned one, but I just never had the opportunity to actually get one. Until I got a casual job when I was 17 and started earning my own money. Then as soon as I could, man, I just started buying them up. I think that's why I'm a pocket bike hoarder because I had issues when I was younger and I never got to have one. But now I have some, now I've got money or whatever, and just collect them. My friend races those nitro cars and he's sponsored and shit. I don't see much point, each to their own. Oh yeah, man, don't get me wrong, RC cars are, they have their place, they're pretty fun, but I enjoy actually sitting on the vehicle more and racing around. It's pretty much like sitting on your RC car, bro. That's what it's like, in my opinion. But yeah, if you got sponsored for driving RC cars, that'd be a pretty good lifestyle, I'd say. Imagine getting sponsored driving a pocket bike, that'd be sweet. Up to 4 people on the stream. Who's on the stream, guys? Put it down in the comments so I know. We're up to 5 thumbs up. If anyone hasn't given a thumbs up, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Get more views on the video. The more views we get, more subscribers up. More money, more skullcam videos. Super expensive too. Yeah, RC cars, bro. Keep with the pocket bikes, Dylan. 2-strokes are easy to learn, have fun. Gotta go, skullcam. See you Friday, maybe. Cheers. No worries, Rick. Thanks for dropping in, bro. Appreciate it. Definitely see you Friday night. And yeah, Dylan, take Rick's advice, man. Still there, Jamie? Cheers, bro. Haven't heard from what was that dude that was harassing me, giving me a hard time or whatever? Bloody pipe dude or whatever, crack pipe head, whatever his name was. I reckon he's the Purple Army or some shit. Yeah, Jamie, do your homework, bro. He's doing online research at the moment, apparently. So, you guys got any questions or anything? That's the RC drag car, for the guys that haven't seen it. It's not really a drag car at the moment anyway. That's the engine that used to be on it. Box of got like brushless motors. I was thinking of converting. We'll see how we go with that. Kind of stick to the pocket bike. Instagram. Are you asking Instagram? Yes, I do. I just started it yesterday. It's called skullcam. All lowercase letters, no spaces, just skullcam. Instagram and follow me on Instagram. Yeah, do that. I want to get a go or something. The amount spend on is probably better just to get a car. I've never really gotten into go-karts too much. I went for a phase where I used to sell them. I'm online, clean them up, give them a job of motor down and clean it up, back together, get them running sweet, and sell them off. But yeah, I've just never had the, all the, I don't know, I just never really got into the go-karts, had to go on them and that, obviously. But no, man, I guess, be more practical at the end of the day. Way, go-kart, car, whatever. At least with a car, you can, get out there and pick up your mates and stuff and do what you got to do, go to work or whatever. I don't know what else to show you guys. That's just an old parts car, plastic. I've been stealing parts like that. This whole box is full of parts. That's the fuel tank for the nitro. It used to have, when it was a nitro car, it used to have wheels like that, 4 of them, and the front end. I took the front end off. That was the front end of it. Went up there, whatever. But yeah, no suspension on this because I was just going to make it into like a straight line drag car. That's the brushless motors I have. They're just all like that basically. I've got some, bigger ones. That's an average size I have. 3,000 kilovolts. You can even see that. Probably not. I think it's coming up backwards on this camera. Maybe. My mate wants to get into them, but they're too hard to find around here. I could nearly build another one, but the parts where my axle goes are fucked on my old frame. Yeah, man, there's nothing worse. Well, first let me say there's nothing better than having 2 pocket bikes like racing your mates. It gives you that, that bit of adrenaline boost when your mate's beating you or something, you're tailing behind him. It's just so much more fun. It's a completely different ball game with 2 people and competing against each other, friendly competition. One bike's fun, but 2 bikes is awesome, man. Especially racing against your mates, it's awesome all the time. When I used to live closer to the city or whatever, sunny coast, me and my mates had a spot we could ride all the time, and it was awesome, eh? The group just kept getting bigger and bigger, and unfortunately we sort of moved away or whatever. So, but yeah, man, if you can get a pocket bike for your mate or help him build one or something, get him into it, man. Find a quiet spot to race around. Hit up some old go-kart tracks or something. And I've seen, thinking on YouTube, I can't remember the name. Can't remember the name of the video, but on YouTube, there's a few videos of people racing pocket bikes in New Zealand, man. Not sure the name of the track or anything, but pretty sure I've seen it, eh? You check it out, bro, when you get a chance. If you don't already know, if you haven't seen them already. Alright, man, have a good one, bro. Too easy, man. Anytime, any questions, just hit us up, bro. I'm going to try and do more live streams. I'm going to try and, make a purpose for the live stream rather than just sitting here chatting or whatever. I'm going to try and have an actual purpose, maybe do a build, or I just have to move at the moment, and I've got to organise a few things, get a few things together, but this will keep us going in the meantime. When's the next video out? I've already recorded it. I've just got to finish recording a few clips for the end. If I pull my finger out, I can finish recording it tomorrow and maybe upload it that night. Yeah, so maybe what's today here? Today's Tuesday, I think. So yeah, give us 3 days. We'll give us 2 days tomorrow and the next day. 2 days, 2 or 1 days, man, and I'll have the next video out definitely. I could have had it out today, but I've just been too busy didn't get a chance to finish a few clips. So yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Upload it that night or that afternoon, bro. The next video, it's just showing you a few things. Like I changed the front. I talked a bit about the paint I got. I pretty much, it's going to show the helmet. I pretty much spoiled it with the live streams. You know, I just got to basically what I've shown all you guys already. But yeah, like you say, do a start up of the bike and stuff like that. I'll do a clip of that. I said I was going to do that in the last video and didn't, or whatever. So I should do that. But yeah, man, it's just something too. Even though you guys on the live stream have seen my helmet, you've seen the paint I got for the shell. You've seen the black paint I got for the frame. You can see the silver wheel already on there, but on the last video I had the red wheel on. So I guess the next video, the people that haven't seen the live stream will get to see all this stuff, and that's why this is kind of behind a bit of an advantage or whatever. Get stuff for the other people do, the other subscribers. But yeah, man, definitely do a clip of me bike running. I need the carby off and find that little shaving of plastic in there, man. I'm pretty sure it's like stuck in the jet or in the you know, the part that the fuel, like the fuel thing shuts off when it's upside down, whatever. I don't know. That looks a bit sus, but anyway. Yeah, it could be in there. I'm not sure. I'll have to pull it apart and check it, man. But I got this fuel line too. Last lot of fuel line I had was just that black stuff, that real cheap stuff that comes with the pocket bikes. And there, the clips. That clip's not too bad. It's on there pretty solid. That's the clip. Just like that. And that cheap fuel line, that's like brittle. But I found, put that down, I found this amongst me spare parts, good quality fuel line. It's a bit old now, but it's still, even though it's a bit old, it's still, you know, stuff. Plus you can see the fuel running through it. It used to be like a fluoro green colour, but it's obviously faded over the years. So that's the for that. That should be good. A bit better. Get it back on there. Stick that up here. Getting out of control. My fuel line keeps leaking. Sweet, take your time. Just try get your bike going good for Friday. Yeah, man, I don't want to do what happened last night. That was just so annoying. That was annoying, bro. Trust me. But especially because not only was it annoying for me personally, because you know I do skullcam and I felt like I had that expectation of having a half decent bike, or people expected me to have, you know, something half decent. You know, back my word up. I do all this talking and or saying all this cool stuff or whatever, and then I get to the not running the best. You know, but anyway, stuff happens. So yeah, I'll definitely make sure it's running sweet, man. I didn't even test ride it before I took it down there. You know, I started and revved the hell out of it. It was all going fine, man. But this time before I go down, I might go for a quick spin down the footpath or something, or in the shorts. But your fuel line keeps leaking, man. Yeah, that's like same as this one, bro. It's got a crack. I'll just take that off now. I've tried to, I'm not sure if you're even going to see it, but the spout that sticks out is cracked around the base. And I tried to glue it with a bit of, but I think the fuel just affected it, and it's still wobbly, and it leaks out around the base here. And then when your fuel line's on, it just follow line runs down and drips down on your bike and the floor and stuff, which is annoying. I've got to fix that, which I've shown. You know, I can cut that one out and try and screw that one in and seal it with that stuff. But that's probably a dodgy idea. I'll be better off just buying a new tank. They're only $10 anyway, so we'll see how that goes. And I bought the bike brand new as well. Yeah, man. When you buy, my personal experience, when you buy a bike, I bought them online off eBay before, and they get delivered in a big box, and you put them together yourself. So I'm not sure if you got yours already put together. You probably want to go over the entire bike, man. Make sure every bolt's tight, not too tight, obviously. Make sure all the bolts have Loctite. Make sure, you know, all your wheels are spinning free, all your bearings are greased up. Make sure your chains are in line. When you buy a Chinese bike, same as this one or whatever, if you buy it new, first thing you do is you strip it down, build it yourself, because at the factory in China, man, they do a shocking job. There's like, you know, 120, there's a heap of guys putting all these bikes together or whatever. The guy that puts your bike together might be super dodgy, and the guy that puts the next bike together might be, you know, a professional, really, really keen and into it. So you just got to check your bike, man, and swap out your. Next thing you'll do is swap out your fuel line and your fuel filter for a good quality one, man, because the fuel lines are just rubbish, and you get little. This is actually a good. I've seen worse clips than that on the fuel lines. This is a fairly good one for a pocket bike. Might want to buy, you know, some proper clamps, some proper hose clamps for your fuel line, some quality hose clamps, and a good fuel filter from like a mower shop or something. Yeah, little Chinese men aren't the best at building bikes. Nah, man, I probably wouldn't be too enthusiastic across the week either. But yeah, they just crank them out, man. They don't care about quality too much. They have no quality control over there, and they don't have any copyright laws, so they just and steal their ideas and crank them out by the thousands. Try not to get fuel on the motor, might get dangerous. Hot balls. Your balls are a bit too close to the engine on a pocket bike to set fire. It wouldn't be a pretty look. So we got up to 6 thumbs up on this one on the live stream. Not the first live stream I've done another little one before this, but it kept lagging out. I think we got up to, I think it was 8. This one's on to 6. Got to get it fixed soon. Yeah, man. I wouldn't stress about it too much. I've ridden pocket bikes and the fuel has like leaked out of the carby and the fuel lines and all that sort of stuff. And I've never had a pocket bike catch on fire, but I still wouldn't want your bike to catch on fire, man, just because I said I've never had one. So yeah, get it fixed, bro, for sure. Swap out the fuel line. If you got those blocks that come within like a month or two, they'll be brittle and crack and stuff anyway. And but actually, the plastic they're made out of is actually so cheap. The fuel slowly deteriorates, becomes slimy inside, and the outside starts breaking down the plastic literally. But yeah, swap it out. Just go to your mower shop, local lawn mower shop, or hardware, or wherever you get, lawn mower, even your car parts shop. Yeah, quality fuel line, man. That's the first thing you do on a pocket bike when you get one. Change out the fuel filter, man. Those little plastic white fuel filters. Let's see if I've got one here to show you. Fuel filters, the ones that come standard on the Chinese bikes. They're really bad. They don't work very well. For that, I haven't got a decent one here to show you. But yeah, that's the one that you don't want. That's the crappy fuel line you don't want. Solid. Yeah. This is an example of some fuel line, just in case you're wondering. Hopefully Friday night, tyres might not like it too much. Yeah, man, it's been. I think Gympie might be colder than Brisbane in general. Hopefully it's not too cold, eh? Yeah, that's some better quality fuel. That's better quality fuel line. Not sure what brand this is. This one was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and he lived in I don't know, some European country, I'm sure. I'm not too sure exactly. I can't remember off the top of my head or something. But that's the fuel line. 1/4-inch fuel line. You can get 100 different brands. That's just one particular type. But that's certainly better than the black stuff. Cag boy, how you going, bro? Welcome back. Should get a water cooler eventually. Jamie's bringing his water cooler out Friday, mate. Hey, I reckon skullcam should be getting a water cooled one day too. How hard should the bike idle? Damn, I want to race, same, bro. I've been hanging out to race too, man. I didn't get down. I went down that one time and then didn't have the budget to get back down there, and finally come up with the money. Apparently it's cancelled the weekend coming, so skullcam should be there. How hard should it idle? Sorry, bro. I'll get back to you. I like to once your bike's all worn in and whatever broken in, I like to start it and you wind your idle. If you got your accelerator adjusted, springs back nice. That one's not springing back quite as good, but it's still springing back. If it gets stuck, there's no point in tuning your idle screw at the moment. So you sort your accelerator out, mate. Once your accelerator is good, I like to start the bike and turn the idle down to just before it's stalling. So you can just turn it up a tad, like not even, like just do a couple of millimeter turn at a time and just get it so it's idling, man. You just want to turn it until your bike idles by itself. And if it idles for a while and then slowly cuts out, that's fine. You just means once it starts, you've got every down throttle. But you definitely don't want it just revving out, so the back wheel is just spinning around. If you turn it right up, it will just rev in the back, and that means you've got it too high. Turn it down a bit. You can sort of hear it. You'll understand the sound once you get the hang of it. Turning it down a little bit, or turning it up a little bit by a little bit. Either way, until it just sort of idles by itself. Out after a little while, that's okay. Like I said, just rev it up. Hope that helps, bro. I should, if I can, I'll make a video and I'll see if I can add it into a video where how to, set your idle at a sort of good level. Still hitting the V. Shouldn't. How's lagging and that going? No lagging, guys. Yeah, too easy, bro. Just show these guys if I haven't seen, that's the camera I'm using when I do my videos. Canon PowerShot L520, just cheap, with homemade handle. Jamie's got the orange cag, no lag. Cheers, bro. Thanks, man. Alex Moto, hey bro, how you doing, man? Welcome to the skullcam live feed. Lag sometimes, not often. No, that's not too bad. Considering I've got really poor internet and the shittiest old laptop you've seen with a shitty old camera built in, that's not too bad. If this live stream stuff takes off and I can actually think of something to like stream about rather than sitting here, unless you guys like this, of course I'll continue to do it. But what I'm trying to say is if I continue to do this, I'll slowly upgrade my gear if I can. I actually have a bit better webcam. This one here, it should be a bit better quality than the actual laptop. I just got to play through that because I plugged that in and I didn't even play through it. Just kept up camera. So I just got to fiddle around with settings or something to get that going. So, any of you guys ever used a double boost? There we go, I'm back online. Soviet Russian, how you doing, man? Welcome to Skullcam. Battle Pug 52835. Welcome back, bro. I don't know, bro. What language is that? No point in typing if I can't understand it. I I was just about to say to these other guys, my other friends that I talk to on here, I was literally just about to say, how are those random guys that were messaging me that spam stuff before? And then, yeah, come back and look who turned up. How you doing anyway, bro? So I assume Soviet Russian. I don't know, is that Russian that you're typing? Battle Pug? If you have any questions, Battle Pug or Russian, Soviet, just put them in the comments there and I'll happily answer any questions you have. But welcome to Skullcam and thanks for watching. Feel free to give a thumbs up. The more thumbs get, the more views you get, more money we make. More money we make, more Skullcam videos. Sounds good to me. So yeah, I was asking before, have any of you guys had any experience with boost bottle? This is a double boost bottle setup. I've never set up, let alone a double boost bottle. But yeah, all right, man. Too easy, Jamie. Catch you later, bro. Probably see you Friday, eh? I'll hit you up on Messenger or something, man, and let you know how it's going. Cheers, bro. Appreciate it anyway, man. See you next time, man. But do I know you, Cab Boy? I'm not sure what your real name is. But welcome to Skullcam anyway, bro. Thanks for watching. Cab Boy, what bikes do you got, bro? Don't think the boost bottle works, man. Yeah, I haven't had any experience with them myself. I've seen them online and stuff. Yeah. Oh, Jacob, yeah, how you doing, bro? How's you sent me that message, eh, with that build you're doing? Is that you, man? Pocket bike community in Australia pretty small. Yeah, bro, I agree. Probably years ago, man, it was quite big down at Archfield and stuff, and it used to be Australian Pocket Bike Forum, or I can't remember what it was called, but it was an Australian-based Pocket Bike Forum. It used to be pretty popular. There used to be more tracks around. There used to be 2 in Brisbane that I know, or 3 even, one at Gold Coast, Toowoomba, Harvey Bay, Rockhampton. In between Rockhampton and Yeppoon, there used to be an old go-kart track that ran pocket bikes out there, and there was a small pocket bike community. But that area, or Queensland, it's not as big as it used to be. I'm pretty sure down at the Gold Coast there's a fair few people down there. And interstate, maybe Melbourne and stuff like that. Might be a few more people down there, but we can build it up, man. Just keep bringing in people to the community, encouraging your friends to ride. Just make a good example. Don't ride them on the road with no helmets and nothing silly like that. Have fun. Put across a positive message. Be informative or whatever. Yeah, build up the community, man. That's what I reckon. Yeah, that's a sick bike you're building, bro. You gonna do a video on that, man, or something? That'd be awesome, eh? Especially on Friday night, bro. Going around the track, eh? So I know Cag Boy's from Australia. Lionel Starberry. I assume you're from Australia. Can you private message me, man? Yeah, if you go onto Facebook, if you got Facebook, bro, and I got Facebook Messenger. My Facebook is skullcam, skullcam pocket bike or something. Or send me an email. I've got an email address. It's on the in some of my older videos. It's in the description. But my email is skull lowercase letters, and then like an underscore line, like the line that's on the bottom, and then cam. So skull lowercase underline in between cam at yahoo.com. Yeah, I'll write it down in the messages, man. So that's me email. You can send me an email or find me on hook up with Messenger, send me a message on Messenger, or even in YouTube. If you go to the private message system there, I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's how you private message me, man, at this point. I'm not going to give out my phone number online at this stage. That'd be yeah, pretty crazy, I'd say. Have you, Cowboy, have you done any more work on that bike, man? That was looking sick. Honestly, I seen that. You sent me that photo on the phone, man, and I seen it and I was like, you bugger. I should have done that for a YouTube video. I don't think anyone's done that yet. I seen one YouTube video where a dude gets a can of like chrome paint and just completely paints the entire bike. Just like puts the bike there and just paints the whole bike chrome, even the wheels and that. Surprisingly, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I've never seen a frame like yours before, bro. That's a good idea. Yeah, man. I was even thinking. I haven't asked anyone yet. Probably. I was thinking maybe if I go when I go down to the track or something, I would like do sort of like do a bike check with the other racers there. Like I just film your bike, not your face or anything, but point the camera at your bike while you walk around describing it, or pointing out upgrade parts or something, or your favourite bits and stuff like that. Pretty sure the rest of the Skullcam subscribers in the pocket bike community that we're creating would be interested in people that race at the track and what they're doing with their bikes and parts and their tips and tricks and stuff like that. But yeah, that'd be a good idea. Doing the wheels too, man. Oh, you got to get a new motor. Should be this week, and wheels. Oh yeah, yeah, sweet, bro. I got these old set of. I don't know how I'd get them down to you other than on a Friday night, but I got these old red wheels, man. They've only got the the cheap style rubber on there, but they look pretty flash. If you need them, man, I can bring them down if you can't get hold of any. I also got I could probably bring you a spare motor too, man. It's not this one. This motor, it's got a good clutch on it, good carby and good spark plug, but the rings are worn out. But I do actually have another engine, man, if you can't get hold of one or something. Keen for a live video by the track. Yeah, the trouble with that, man, is I'm on my laptop now and I'm hooked up to like the house internet, so I guess I haven't got a smartphone that can do like live streaming. I'm down there has a phone or something. Might be able to work something out. But yeah, that'd be awesome if it live stream the track, man. That'd be sick, eh? Man, if you need me to bring down a spare motor or wheels or whatever. Might be a bit late if I actually bring it Friday, if we the race it Friday or something, but yeah, whatever, bro. I'm easy. What are you still here? Those what's it called? Russia and Battle Pug, you still here, guys? You have pocket bikes? Are you interested in pocket bikes? You lend your phone internet? Yeah, man, if we can work something out, eh? That'll be pretty awesome. Either way, I'm bringing my camera down, my handheld camera. I'll be bringing this one there. That's what I use to do the vids. I'll be bringing that down. Jamie's dad said he'll, record when I'm riding. He'll do some footage, use my camera. That'll be handy. And I've also got a cheap, just like a sports cam, man. I haven't got a mount for it, but I do have access to a 3D printer. So if I can get a mount printed up before Friday, man, I'll be bringing that little camera and hooking that onto my bike and get some actually, racing around footage or whatever. But yeah, man, the more footage we can get and get it online, get a good community going, man, that'll be sick. Do you know anything about Cowboy? Do you know anything about? I'll try and explain. Let's grab this. I've got this frame, right, and it's got these bars up here. It's a different style, like that's the shell. But this frame, a really different shell, the ones that come up here a bit more or whatever, slightly different than that. I'm sure you've seen them. But anyway, what I'm saying is the tanks that come out of this shell don't fit onto that because those bars are in the way there. So what I've done as a solution is I've got this small tank off a pocket dirt bike, that one there. I've actually arrow guided it to the bottom and it fits in between those gaps, just like that. So it fits on, but the only problem I have with this one is the spout's cracked and I've got arrow guide around there, but I didn't seal it. So I've got to get hold of a new tank or the original one off there, man, but I just don't know what the original one looks like. Got to get another battery for your GoPro, it's dead, and I have a cheap action cam I'm using, plus the partner taking photos and vids. Oh yeah. You're the same dude that does the YouTube, eh? That of Archfield, Cowboy. But yeah, if you know about a tank for that, man, give us any ideas or something. If not, I'm just buying another pocket bike one without a crack, or maybe I've got this like metal spout that screws in, but I've got a feeling that won't seal too well if I cut that plastic spout off and screw that in. See how I go. Yep. Yeah, man. Get all the footage you can, eh? And then crank out the vids, bro. I'm going to give you a shout out, man, on this next video that I upload. But anyone that's watching skullcam right now, what was your channel called, man? Just type in your channel name, and then so that other people watching can check it out. If you want, man, you don't have to. Help you out a bit. More viewers we all get, the better, eh? We made it to 7 thumbs up, guys. Cheers for that, eh? Hopefully we most of my subscribers are from America, so I don't know what time it is over there. I dare say most of the Australian people would be getting close to bedtime. Did you change your name, man, or has it always been that? Change your name, eh? You should sounds like a superhero, man. You need a suit. Cowboy. No, man. I reckon just pop always goes good, eh? I seen what did you get on your first video, man? That got like was it 70 views or something, man? I can't remember off the top of my head. Changed it, yeah, thought so. If you said you didn't change it, I'd be really confused now. But yeah, you changed it, that's good. I haven't lost the plot. But yeah, man, I'm pretty, my very first video I done, it only got like my first pocket. I got my very first video I done nothing to do with pocket bikes. Hey James, how you doing, man? Welcome to Skullcam. That's your nickname, eh? Sweet, man. Cool nickname, bro. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know, I forgot. Damn it. Oh, yeah, yep. Memory, my memory like went blank for a minute. Yes, man, I wasn't even about pocket bikes. It was just some random thing I done. I think it was my second video I done with something. It initially got 10 views, man. Like it got 10 views, and then I don't know, like months and months went by, like 6 months went by, and then it started slowly building up the views after that. Man, so going by that theory, if you do more videos, like I've only got 50 or 50 videos in total over a few years. But if you crank them out, man, and be more consistent, I reckon you'll get a few views, eh, man? Because that's more views than my first video got. I should buy a 125cc. I've got a 125. I think it's a 125 or a 110cc pit bike, bro. If you've seen my older videos of it, a couple of videos of me riding it and stuff like that. It's just a black pit bike, nothing too fancy. And I also have a super pocket bike, but it's not running at the moment. But it's only got an 80cc motor, and the motor's not going. So I'm going to take that motor out and just put like a pit bike motor in, or 140, or definitely a manual for sure. It's an auto at the moment. But yeah, super pocket bike, man. It's going to be a manual pit bike motor. I can't wait to do that. I've even been thinking about taking the motor out of my pit bike and putting it into the super pocket bike. But the only disadvantage of that is then I don't have a pit bike to ride. So that's why I haven't done it yet. Otherwise I would have. Pit bike, but the motor was good. I'd definitely take the motor out and put it straight into the super pocket bike. But I even got a few videos, I think maybe in the last video or the one before it, 3 videos ago or 2 videos ago, I do a little bike check at the start of the video, and it shows the X7 or the super pocket bike or whatever it is. So yeah, feel free to check that out, man. Where did I buy the super pocket bike? I'll just back up. Buy 125, yeah, answer that. CAG boy, yeah, I'll see how it goes. But thanks for the support. Yeah, man. It's hard in Queensland, bro. In Brisbane area, it's hard to meet other YouTubers and stuff, let alone other YouTubers that are into pocket bikes, man. So yeah, I'll definitely support you, man. I'll give you a shout out. You seem like a decent person anyway, bro. So same hobbies. Seem like a good dude. Can't complain, bro. And if you can make money out of doing videos and pocket bike, why wouldn't you? That'd be the lifestyle. Where did I buy the pocket bike, the super pocket bike? Gumtree, bro. Just on Gumtree, man. when I was, I don't know if you know, but I'm actually homeless at the moment. This isn't even my house, man. I'm just at a friend's house. They let me use the room, and I have like a camper, man. But I do have to move out of here and find a new place. But the point I'm making is, before I was homeless, when I had a full-time job and a house, I used to be a pocket bike hoarder, man. I used to buy pocket bikes, pit bikes, motorised push bikes, super pocket bikes. I used to do a lot of them up and resell them off for a profit. Try and keep all the good parts myself, make videos about them, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I just bought it off Gumtree one day, man. I was going through the bikes for sale in Gumtree in my local area, and I think it was like 40, 50 bucks, which is I don't know if you ever bought a super pocket bike in Australia, man, but they're even harder to find than like a CAG or an air-cooled pocket bike. I rarely see a super pocket bike for sale, so as soon as I seen that one, I didn't care about the condition, man. I just bought it, bro. I just went and grabbed it straight up, and it's been sitting around ever since, waiting for me to have the funds and the time to do it up. Have to outsource a few parts, like the rear wheel. It's an odd shape, an odd size. I'm not sure where to buy rubber tires like that from. Even more famous, but yeah, that's where I got the super pocket bike from there. Gumtree. My counter says we've got 4 viewers viewing, 7 thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't given me a thumbs up yet, feel free to give us a thumbs up. More thumbs up, we get more views. You know how it goes. Money, everyone's excited, more videos. Got to stop drinking V. It's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm starting to get all hypo and talk more. Actually should be getting more tired and ready for bed. Not that I don't have a big day planned tomorrow. I'm actually doing nothing tomorrow, but well, not nothing. I'll be finishing a video, getting this bike ready for Friday night. Probably do a start up in the video that I release next. If they are 8-inch tyres, they are hard to get slicks for those bikes, I've been told. Yeah, man, I was just guessing. I've never seen them, like, just off the top of my head or randomly for sale. Never really noticed them for sale. So, yeah, I was just making an assumption that they're hard to find because I haven't actually researched yet. But, yeah, sounds like you've got the same idea as me, man. I've just never seen that size readily available. I'm sure they'll sell them somewhere, though. Maybe China or something. You should get your 49cc dirt bike working. Yeah, man, I agree. I've got the tank off it on this one at the moment, and I've actually arrow-diked it. But new tanks are 10 bucks, so I'll get a new tank for it. And the other problem I have is, if you've seen in the video that I made about it, the fairly recent video, it's about 5 or 6 back or something. The spring on it, there's a bracket at the top, and where the spring connects to the bracket's like snapped off. So instead of the spring going up and down, it just pushes the bracket. And if it's just hanging on there. It's about to snap off. So I need a welder, man. I haven't got a welder. So as soon as I get a welder, that's when I'll be doing pocket dirt bike. Other than that, there's not much I can do to it, bro. It's got a brand new motor, but the motor hasn't even barely been used. Heaps of compression. It's just been sitting around for ages, man, ages. So all I gotta do is, yeah, fix that back spring somehow. If I had a welder, I could do it anytime. But unfortunately, I don't have access to a welder at the moment. I mean, I could go out of my way and take it to an engineering shop or something and pay them, but I probably won't do that. You can get a cheap stick welder, you know, for 100 bucks, 200 bucks. I just haven't got the money for it right now. So when I'm a bit more financially secure. You're still here, Jamie? I thought you were going, bro. Hey, all right, cag boy. Yeah, man, come back. Have a good night, bro. If I don't see you, and if I don't hear from you since, I'll probably see you Friday, eh? Did you say you working Friday, man? You coming out? I can't remember what you said, but if not, yeah, I'll catch up with you. Are you still doing here, bro? I thought you were going, man. It says we've got 4 people, 9 thumbs up. I didn't even realise it'd gone to 9. Last time I looked at it, it was at 7, but yeah, 9 thumbs up. I think that might be a record for the live streams. I've only done 3. I was only supposed to do 2, but the first one cut out, so I restarted it. This one's getting up to 9. Not too bad. Meant to be working, but you'll see. No, I think you're coming down with the flu, bro. Your voice sounds a bit crackly, eh? You might need the night off, man. You might be getting the flu, man. Dr. Skullcam is diagnosing you. You got pocket bike fever, bro. You need a night off. If you got to go to work, man, go to work. Eh? You don't want to end up in my position, bro, living in a fucking camper van, sitting in someone's room, trying to earn on YouTube. Not that it's a bad thing, but you need your money, eh? Jamie's going to put another cag together tomorrow. Yeah, man. How many bikes would you have in total, man, if you put all your shit together? Probably make me jealous. Too, eh? So I want to get a water cooled now, especially if I'm going to keep going down to Archfield, man. Although I do like the cags, and they're cheap and simple and stuff, but you got to have a water cooled one on the side too, eh? So I know you got your white one and orange one, then your water cooled. What other one you got, bro? Just gonna rearrange this a bit. Your legs falling asleep. I'm getting a bit of pins and needles. Going to move around a bit for a sec. About forks, check them out. They are my favourite forks as well. You see on these ones, this is the old style forks, where it's just got this piece on there, like that. And then these are the newer style ones. All the new pocket bikes have these, where it's got that like alloy piece, and it goes straight through the centre. I don't know if you can see that there, but the bolt goes through the centre. Well, and although these were my favourite, I'm not sure how strong that piece would be, because it's just welded on there, and you got the whole pressure of the wheel sort of leaning onto that weld, whereas these ones go through the centre of the pipe, so there's no pressure on any weld. So these ones are probably ideally stronger, but I just like the looks of these ones better for some reason, and these are the older style forks off the older style frame, and you can feel the weight, and the chrome's definitely a thick chrome and a solid metal, as opposed to this chrome like that. It almost chips off that with light. But I guess because it's only a pocket bike, being light isn't a bad thing. They don't have to be too sturdy. James Birkinshaw, 3. Does that mean you got three pocket bikes, bro? Can build up to 4 cags if the frames weren't bent. I think I've got the same forks laying around. I can have a look. Yeah, man, I don't know why, but I've always liked these style forks though. But yeah, I wouldn't stress about it, man. These ones work fine. I've actually got a mate. I rounded up one of my mates that I used to race with at Big Pineapple, and I hit him up, man, to come down to Arch. But I told him it was going to be on the weekend. That's before I knew it was cancelled. And he was keen for that, so that'll be another rider, man. He's an older guy, but he's quick, bro. Don't underestimate an old guy. He's probably the same age as his dad, bro. Probably the same age as your dad, Jamie. But don't underestimate him, mate. He's pretty quick, man. But if he can make it out Friday night, that'd be cool. Extra riders, he's pretty cool, dude. So yeah, that'd be awesome if he can make it. But I did tell him the weekend was cancelled at that point. So who we got left? Put it down in the comments. Let me know. So we count is saying got 3 people, 9 thumbs up. Put it down in the comments, guys, if you want to, so I know who's left. Where are you from, James Birkinshaw? Where are you from, bro? Strawberry? Is that how you pronounce it, man? Lionel Strawberry. Still here? Cheers, man. James Birkinshaw. Have a 110, 125 and 80cc motorised bike. When you say 110, is that like a pit bike, man, or a super pocket bike? Motorised bike. Pretty cool. A couple of those. I showed him some of my old, like me really old, not really old, like I don't know, midway through videos or something. Maybe about 20 videos ago or so. I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, I had a couple of motorised push bikes, man. I've always had a few of them laying around. Haven't at the moment, but they're pretty fun. Cops don't like them, but around here, I live in Queensland, Australia. Not sure where you are, bro, but in Queensland, Australia, man, the cops don't like them, mate. They pick on you for some reason. Don't know why. Pretty handy. Going to test out your water cooler on Friday, man. Yeah, man. Trash your cabs, bloody oath. New South Wales. Oh yeah, man. You're pretty much a local to Australia. No, man, that's good. I'm actually surprised how many when I look at my analytics on YouTube, it's about 30 to 40% viewers, and then the next large amount is probably the UK, and then after the UK, Australia comes in third, and I think I've got about 7 or 8%. But I'm not sure what that is in actual numbers. But yeah, man, I don't know if you subscribe, but if you want to subscribe, man, feel free to subscribe. More Australian viewers, the better, eh? For sure. Yeah, and a motorised push bike, obviously. Sweet, man. Do you have any videos, James? Do you have a YouTube channel or something, man? I'm all for, if you've got a YouTube channel, man, hit me up for a shout out or something if you want one. I'm all for giving shout outs, man, for other motorbike channels and stuff, eh? For sure, bro. Even any channel, whatever. As long as you're not some, like, what were those guys called before? Russia and bloody pipe crack dude or something. I know I had a couple of dudes spamming me. Battle Pug, Soviet Russia dude. Well, he didn't spam me, he just said hi. But Battle Pug was definitely giving me a hard time. Battle Pug 520 835, and the other guy, what was his name? I don't know. Something Pike or something. I can't remember. It wasn't important anyway. But yeah, I probably won't give that. He asked for a shout out, but I guess I'd have to go check his shit out, and he was just trying to stir me up. Been in a chase for an hour on a 110 tree. Sure, eh? Aaron Daly, give you a shout out. Yeah, man, sure, eh? What type of channel you got, bro? Definitely give you a shout out, man. It won't be in the next video I'm uploading because I've already recorded a few shout outs that I'm going to do, man. But I'll put you on the list, bro. So probably not this video, man. Yeah, getting chased by the cops, pretty crazy, man. I haven't been. I used to when I used to sell pocket bikes, I used to like buy them online and resell them and that. And before people actually paid for them, they wanted to see them going. So I used to ride them up and down the footpath out the front of my house. Not the smartest thing to do, obviously, but one of the old neighbours across the road or something would always call the cops. But by the time the cops got there, the dude had paid for the bike and left. So I sort of got away with that. Pretty silly, but yeah, got away with it. But that's the closest I've come, man, to being chased by the cops. So what sort of channel you got, Aaron Daly? If I wasn't live streaming, man, I'd just click on your name, or whatever, and find out. But I'm not sure if it'll take me off the live stream, so I can't do that yet. Anyone that hasn't given skullcam a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. Help get the video promoted by YouTube. More views we get, everyone wins. Win-win situation. Says we're down to, I don't know if this count is right up here, but we're down to 2 people. Not sure. But Aaron Daly, man, if just go onto one of my other videos, like go onto an action video and then put it in the comments, just say, hey bro, give us a shout out or something. Because like I said, I got a list of shout outs, man, and I'm not sure if these messages on the live stream are going to save. I don't know if they actually save, man. So if they don't save, I might not remember because I've got a list of shout outs to give. So if you want, man, it's up to you. Help me remember. Just go onto another video, man, and drop a comment saying, yo, give us a shout out or something. That'll be sweet, bro. Jared King, message retracted. I didn't even see that message. What did it say? How you doing, Jared? I didn't even notice you there, man. How mad that Dylan's 49 build. Yeah, man, that's going to be sick, eh? Looks like he's doing a good job. The fastest bike I've ever rode. My mate, when I was only young. I was like 17. Right, and my mate across the road from me, he was like old, he was 25 or something. And that particular year, he bought the fastest production bike ever made. It was a Suzuki GSX 11,000, or I can't remember exactly, but apparently it was the fastest bike made for that year, production bike in Australia made for that year. And I went on the back. He's highly experienced rider. He's been, well, not highly experienced. He was only 25, but he's been riding, dirt bikes all his life, and he didn't even have a car license. He only had a bike license. And I was on the back of that bike, and we were doing probably 320 k's, and I was shitting myself, bro. I was just hanging on. I had my head down. I never went on the back of a bike with that dude again. It's out of me, eh? But I rode that bike, not that fast, man. No fucking way. I was only 17 or 16 or something. I didn't ride that bike on the highway or nothing. I just took it for a few laps around the block. But that was the fattest bike I've been on, man. Too scary for me at that age. I've been on the back when he was riding hard down the highway, and it was scary, man. I don't know how he does it on a daily basis. but that was years ago anyway. So yeah, it was I think it was a Suzuki GSX 11,000, like a 2000 and something model. Can't remember, 2009 maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head, bro. Word exploder, currently flaccid. The Lord wants me flaccid. It pleases him. I might be academically suppressed or slightly undereducated. So, what does flaccid mean? Word Explorer, I don't even know what flaccid means. Right? Waiting for a response. If anyone hasn't given a thumbs up, oh, right, okay. I need to get out more, obviously. But yeah, you do what you got to do. Word Explorer, hey, Exploder, or whatever you. World Exploder. That's your name. Do what you got to do. So thumbs up instead of give us a thumbs up like that. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up. You flaccid for Jesus, yeah. Well, Jesus is like a myth, isn't he? Is he real or a myth? A mythological story. Tripper, yeah, man. Like I don't even know why you would go onto someone's channel and just must be bored, I guess. Off-road CRF 250 full throttle. Yeah, man. I couldn't ride it flat out, so I downgraded to an old school. I think it was like a BMX vintage motocross, 1982 or 1980 or something. Yamaha YZ, man, it was fucking awesome, eh? Old school drum brakes and shit. That was mad fun. But yeah, the YZ F450, man, too much for me, eh? I couldn't ride it flat out. No way. But yeah, CRF 250, that'd be pretty full throttle, man. That'd be pretty hardcore still, eh? Yeah, man, I'd probably agree with you, Jamie. I've never seen it in real life, but like, oh, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Bit of a tripper. Lol, I'm joking, y'all. Taking me serious. Nah, you're cool, bro. World Explorer. We just had a couple of weird trolls on here before, like spinning some weird stuff. So I don't know. Do what you got to do, man. Welcome to Skullcam if you're serious, eh? Feel free to give us a thumbs up. Help spread the video on YouTube. Yeah, it was off-road WR 450, man. Well, yeah, it could be, bro. Never know. Could be a fairy tale. More than likely, like if you think about it, I don't want to get too spiritual or too like this is supposed to be about pocket bikes, but that is a live feed, so I do need something to talk about. But without getting too involved in religion, we all can't be right. Like what there's Buddhism and bloody Jews and Christians. I don't know, whatever. There's probably 100 other religions out there, and they all can't be right. So either one of them's right or none of them's right. Well, yeah, I don't know. Life sucks sometimes, some days, but like your comment said, bro. I'll read your own comment out, and this should apply to life in general. Lol, I'm joking. You're taking me too serious. That should apply to everyone's life, bro. Don't take it too serious, eh? You know how it is. Still going on the V. Don't recommend it. My counter says we've got 3 people viewing. 9 thumbs up. World Explorer, give us a thumbs up, bro. Feel free to give us a thumbs up. Be right back. See you then, man. What's the fastest pocket bike? I'm gonna be dead set honest with you, man. I've never ever measured the speed of my pocket bikes, so I don't know, man. I've always wanted to do a video, like a speed run video, and I've seen some RC cars, like if you go onto the RC car drag channel, they have like this little thing that measures their speed, like a GPS. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's like a little device that measures their speed on the RC car. So I figured if you could get one of them on your pocket bike, that'd be an awesome way to measure the speed. But I'm sure you could do it with like a GPS or your phone or an app or something. But I've just never actually done it, man, so I don't really know. The theory is, or the rumor is, that pocket bikes go around 40 to 50 kilometers an hour. But I've never actually measured it myself, man, but I probably should. It'd be interesting to know. I'd like to know. It'd be good to get a standard pocket bike, do like a speed run, then maybe put like a exhaust on it or something, and add race parts and see how much faster each part makes it or something. That'd be an awesome experiment. I'd love to do that. It'd probably be good for the channel too. But yeah, if I ever get the opportunity, or I'll even make the opportunity to happen one day, I'll be keen for that. Oh, I'm back. I just had to grab some. Sort the cushion out. Oh, there we go. All good. What's fast pocket bike? I'm still yet to find the right gearing for my bike. Tops out heaps easy. True. Shane, hey bro, how you doing, man? Welcome to Skullcam. My carby is pissing fuel. It's the type without a bowl diaphragm under the metal plate. How can I fix this? I'm not too sure about those carbies, man. I only have experience with. Let's grab this one. I only have experience with those style of carbies, bro. These ones here. If that was pissing out fuel, I'd tell you how to fix that easy. And maybe someone in the messages knows more about it. Or if not, go onto Pocket Bike Planet and ask one of the guys on there, join up to the forum, or go through the threads, man. There's a heap of threads about pocket bikes on Pocket Bike Planet. Maybe someone can help you there. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Sorry, bro. Jamie says strip the carb and gasket seal the gasket area. Seal the gasket area. There you go, bro. See if that helps. Up to 10 likes. Thank you, guys. That's the record for skullcam on, I think this is my third live stream. Record of 10 thumbs up. Going big time. Says we've got 2 viewers at the moment. Not sure how correct that is. From Bondi, how you going, bro? We're up in, skullcam's up in Queensland. I'm up near Gympie, man, near Rainbow Beach, if you ever heard of that. In between Gympie and Rainbow Beach, literally middle of nowhere. State forest. Big pine tree forest. Must be pretty cranking down at Bondi, eh, compared to up here. My dad actually lives at Bondi. I haven't seen my father for years and years since I was a little kid, but apparently last time I heard he was living at Bondi. Could be something clogged, try and get the bike running and just hold it wide open. That might sort it out. Yeah, man, try that one out. Try that one out, Shane. As I said, I'm not too sure. KTM country, bloody oath, man. Weird thing is, right? I'm up. We got a motocross like park, it's like a giant campground with motocross tracks all over. It's called Mothar Mountain, and it's in my local area. And my local area, man, is full of it's got that bike place. It's got state forest everywhere, man. And there's surprisingly very little people that own bikes locally. I'd say mostly because they're all, well, not all the people, but a lot of the people that live around here are retirees. And number one, they don't like bikes. Number two, they're probably not going to ride bikes. And number three, they don't like kids riding bikes. So I don't know. It's a weird scenario, man. Then there's the Sunshine Coast and 3.5, 2 hours away from here. And there's hundreds of people, man. They come up here to ride their bikes. And the people from here don't even own bikes. It's a weird scenario, man. But yeah, I don't understand it. I ride my bikes around here. Not that I've got a real bike, man. I've only got pit bikes and pocket bikes. You know, just some toys, man. I'm not in a financial position to have a good bike at the moment. I'm just if you're new to skullcam, man, if you're not a subscriber, you probably don't know, but I'm actually homeless at the moment, and I'm just staying at my mate's house, and I'm borrowing this room, and I'm borrowing his internet, and I own a camper van that I stay in, and in the backyard of this house that I'm in now, there's a garden shed where I store most of my stuff, like my pocket bikes and pit bike and that. But in saying that, another week and a half, I had 2 weeks here, like a week and a half left here, and I have to move on. So the plan is I'm pretty sure I've got somewhere lined up to go, and it's a lot closer to Brisbane than I am here, which is close to the pocket bike track. So the new place that I should be going to will be close to a pocket bike track, which means more pocket bike racing footage for you guys, which is going to be awesome. It currently cost me to get to the pocket bike track from here. I've only been once. I got invited and I went down there. It cost me $100 in fuel, $50 there and $50 back. You know, it's a bit steep considering a pocket bike only cost me, this pocket bike here, it cost me about $50 to buy second hand one time. So if you're spending more on fuel to get to the place, it's, you know, it's a bit of a buzzkill. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do, eh? $10 thumbs up. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. The more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube spreads out my videos. The mods and cons. Yeah, that's right, man. Says we got me person count or whatever, me viewer count. It says we got 2 people watching. if you guys, I understand my subscribers how they'll know. You know, they probably get a message or something saying with a live stream. What if you guys aren't subscribers? How did you find my video? Did it just come up into your like recommended thing or something, or did you search it? Just curious to know if you aren't subscribers, because earlier I had a couple of trolls just randomly. There was one guy called Rush or something. He wasn't mean. I just said hi, but I know I don't have a subscriber. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a subscriber, and there was a couple other guys, crackhead pipe dude or some shit. He was giving me a hard time. Nothing I can't handle, but he definitely wasn't a subscriber. I don't know where he come from. Just randomly appeared, and the last guy, well, Exploder, you still here, bro? But he was saying something about God, and that was pretty random and weird. I'm pretty sure that guy wouldn't be a subscriber. I don't know, maybe he is. Hopefully he is now. If you are, welcome aboard, bro. You're a subscriber. Cheers, man. That's cool. That's the good thing about live rack with subscribers. You know, more one-on-one, and I get to learn more about you. You get to learn more about me. I don't want to sound creepy. Looking how to fix the clutch. Bought one on eBay, $12 on your pocket bike, man. Look up pocket bikes. I'm third on the list. For some reason, I get good recommendations. I got it on. If you go to my YouTube analytics, I got this like little circle pie graph, and it's divided into like sections, and literally a quarter of it is views by good. That means YouTube's putting my videos out for people to see. Then another quarter is subscribers. So between my YouTube recommending my video and regular subscribers viewing my video, I get a fairly decent, you know, view rate for a small YouTuber anyway, which is good. And the other half of the pie graph is divided into 3 other sections, which is just some, I don't know, like, I'm not too sure exactly, to be honest, but subscribers and YouTube recommendation is my main source of views, I'd say at this point. I think the other ones are from outside sources or something like that. People that post my videos. I've got a few videos that other people have put on Pocket Bike Planet and other forums and stuff like that. I actually got this one strange guy. He owns a Buddhist website from Brisbane, and for some reason he put all my pit bike videos onto his Buddhist website, which I don't have a problem with that. I just thought it was a bit odd, a bit peculiar to have pit bike stuff in the middle of all this meditation sort of stuff. Because my videos aren't about meditating or relaxing, or I don't know, they're just random pocket bike videos I make, having a bit of fun, trying to be a bit entertaining and that sort of thing. How often do I live stream? This is a live stream for the first time yesterday. Earlier tonight I done a live stream, but it was very laggy and it cut out, and so I restarted this one, which is technically my 3rd live stream. So I've live streamed for 2 nights in a row, but this is my 3rd live stream. As for how often, I haven't got any set schedule, man. I could do it every night, during the day, whatever. I don't really. Night's easier for me because, like I say, I have to organise moving today, like during the day. I've only got another week or 2 here. During the day, I normally edit some videos and do some recording, and do a bit of networking on social media stuff on my channel. But honestly, bro, I don't have any set times for live streaming. So if any of you subscribers or viewers have any requests on times, whatever suit you or whatever, just hit us up because I'm open. I'm happy to do this. The views and stuff. I'm not going to be a bit odd to sit here and talk by myself to myself. Kind of annoying, even though I do that when I record a video. But when I record a video and edit it and then upload, I know I'm going to get, you know, a decent amount of views. For example, it says I've got 2 people watching at the moment, which isn't a problem. But obviously, I'd like to grow that. So not on the cones. Okay, what do you mean? Are you asking if I'm smoking bongs? Is that what you're asking, or hey? So sorry, man. I was just trying to work out what you're actually saying. Like not on the cones. You're talking about weed, eh? Obviously, for sure, bro. But yeah, what was I saying? Live streaming, man. If you just want me to live stream and whatever, just tell me, eh? What a rare fella. So when you say not on the cones, is that in relation to like how often do you want me to live stream? You don't want me to live when I'm on the cones? Is that what you're saying, or are you asking if I smoke cones or if I'm smoking cones now? I don't care, man. Ask away. Ask any question you want. I'll answer it as honest as I can, unless it's going to be freaky sort of questions. Obviously, I'm not going to go into that sort of stuff. But yeah, man. Ask me. Be straight, man. Ask me directly, eh? But I'm not smoking cones now, man. I'm drinking V. I was drinking that before, and then I opened that like after I started the live stream. So 500 ml, nearly a litre of V, man. That's got to be bad for you. That's got to be bad for you. It's probably better if I did smoke pot. Bad for your teeth too, man. I've got holes in my teeth though. I don't drink V if you can. Drink fucking. I was gonna say drink water, but don't drink water out of the tap with all that chlorine and shit, man. Chlorine's fucking bad for you anyway. You got to drink natural water, man. Fresh water, natural flowing water. Fuck me, where you get that from though these days. Stay off that shit. You mean the V, man? Yeah, too late for me now. Yeah, man, bloody oath. Water. That's the best, man. I'll be bringing water next time. I made that mistake last time, man. Didn't bring water. I was so thirsty. I was hell thirsty on the way home, eh? Yeah, man, I'll lose all my fangs, alright? I already lost my wisdom teeth, man. My wisdom teeth come through. They'll kill them, man. They'll like, I don't know, come through, man. They fell out, eh? They cracked out. I think they came through too close to my other teeth, and I'm feeling some weird shit in my mouth, man. San Pellegrino, what's that, man? Pellegrino sounds like Mexican, Puerto Rican. I don't know. What's that mean, bro? My viewer count says one viewer. Fizzy water. Yeah, I like soda water or mineral water. What do I do for work? You asking me, man? Well, I'm actually unemployed at the moment, bro. I do skullcam. That's my job. Doesn't pay very well, does it? Not my subscriber rate anyway. Got to get a few mil, I'd say, to make a decent income. But I'm just a general labourer, man. I've done a butcher's apprenticeship when I was young. When I left school, I done a 4-year butcher's apprenticeship. Um,